Not all guns will fit the grip of your hands, and if it happens that you find a gun you like but can't hold properly, just skip that one entirely. There's no point in keeping or using a gun that is too big or too small for you. That would just make the firearm unwieldable and inefficient in the grand scheme. Don't make that mistake. In fact, I'll make this video as an example. Hey, this is your boy Ted from Line 45, and today I'm going to show you a number of concealed carry pistols that are ideal for people with large hands. But first, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe button, all those buttons you can see below. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now let's get back to the good stuff. CZP-01. I want to start with the one that I think is the most obvious. The CZP-01 is often regarded as an excellent concealed carry gun and personal defense weapon simply because of its performance and ergonomics. But the thing is, the P01 is also meant for users with large hands. Look, the gun is 7.2 inches long, 5.3 inches tall, and a little over an inch in width. The grip that it offers is substantially larger than those micro-compact pistols, but without being too bulky. The grip profile of the P01 alone tells a lot that it has a lot of real estate for your hands to hold. It should not make a scenario where your fingers will dangle off the end, which is inevitable if you are using a subcompact gun. At the same time, the P01 has a texturized and rubberized grip surface, and it also includes finger grooves that should naturally fit your hands. These little details ensure you can grip the pistol securely and comfortably. I also have to indicate that the contoured and beaver tail style grip of the P01 optimizes a high grip minus the risks of slide bites. And given that it has a low bore axis and natural point of aim, the P01 is among those compact pistols I find that are quite easy to control during rapid fire. It's downright accurate, and since it's a CZ pistol, its reliability is top-notch. Sig Sauer P365 XMacro. The advent of the Sig P365 is the one that kick-started this whole high-capacity, micro-compact craze. It made people think, hey, it's actually possible to stack high bullet counts on small pistols. The original P365, by the way, has a capacity of 10 rounds on its flush-fit mag and can hold up to 15 rounds on its extended mags. Needless to say, the most prevailing criticism of the P365 is its limited grip area. It's too small for people with large hands. So what Sig Sauer did is introduce larger models of the P365, such as the P365 XMacro, which is the gun we have here. This thing is about 6.6 inches long, 5.2 inches tall, and an inch wide, and includes a 3.1-inch barrel, optics cut slide, and X-ray 3 day-night sights. One reason why the XMacro is an ideal concealed carry for users with a big hand profile is its redesigned grip module. Compared to the original P365, the XMacro is substantially longer and wider, and this allows the gun to offer more contact area for a full, secure grip. This change on its grip module was nothing fancy, but it changed the ergonomics of the P365 XMacro by a lot, and in a good way, of course. Plus, it also helps that this particular P365 pistol has a beaver tail extension and an undercut trigger guard for ensuring a high grip position. As I mentioned, a higher grip means better control and less muzzle flip. You'll also appreciate its flat-face trigger, as it gives a comfortable finger position that is very needed for those with thick index fingers. And hey, the XMacro has a built-in compensator in the slide. This one reduces the recoil of the gun while firing by diverting the gases upward, which is particularly beneficial for keeping your shots accurate, even while you are pulling its trigger like crazy. Glock 45. One interesting aspect about the Glock 45 is that it is a pistol built to meet the specifications set by U.S. law enforcement agencies. Basically, what this gun has to offer is a compact slide that allows faster draw and better maneuverability, and a full-size grip that lets anyone, especially those with large hands, control it properly and comfortably. In particular, you can consider the Glock 45 as a crossover between the slide of Glock 19 and the bigger grip of a Glock 17. Again, the ergonomics of this pistol are attuned to finding a balance between shootability and concealability. Specs-wise, the Glock 45 is 7.44 inches long and has a height of 5.47 inches. With this size, it's really not that hard to achieve a full grip with this Austrian pistol. Even if it's slightly thicker and blockier than most of the carry guns right now, it's still not impossible to conceal along with a good holster and proper clothing. Your standard Glock 45 offers 17 rounds of 9mm, so in terms of stopping power, this carry gun is downright sufficient. Blend its capacity with its size, and you got a manageable self-defense package for shooters with large hands. The Glock 45 is now under the Gen 5 umbrella, and that means that it has the Gen 5 goodies already. The finger grooves are replaced with an interchangeable backstrap, which in turn lets you configure the grip of the gun to match your hand profile. The Glock 45 is also distinct in the sense that it features a rough texture frame that ensures that the grip is tacky, whether your hands are wet or bloody. Keep in mind that not all Glock pistols have this fish scale-like texturing, so that alone is a big deal for Glock 45's overall ergonomics. Walther PDP. The Walther PDP got a huge upgrade this year by introducing its steel frame versions. Trust me, those guns are on a whole new level of quality. Their substantial heft and weight might have reduced their appeal as concealed carry or everyday carry pistols. But for competitions and home defense, that's a different conversation. But right now, what I am going to recommend to you is the original compact 4-inch barreled model of the PDP, which has a polymer frame. I particularly love this gun because of its optimized trigger system, which features a short, light take-up with a clean break and a fast reset. I am one of those folks who consider the PDP trigger one of the best factory striker-fired triggers right now. With its trigger, the PDP doesn't just shoot consistently and accurately, it also helps accommodate different hand profiles. Basically, even if you have large hands, the trigger of the PDP guarantees that you'll be able to control and shoot the gun properly. Of course, that should be a given. After all, Walther Arms designed the PDP to maximize user comfort and control. The compact PDP measures about 7.5 inches long, 5.4 inches tall, and 1.34 inches wide, and offers a 15-round capacity, pretty much the same capacity as the Glock 19. But again, where the PDP and Glock 19 differ is that the PDP is such an ergonomic beast, while the Glock 19 is, a blocky pistol. The tall grip profile is already proof that the compact PDP accepts large-handed shooters without compromising its overall viability for concealment. But it's not just its size that makes the PDP a good concealed carry pistol. It also offers modularity with its interchangeable backstraps, comes with a non-slip performance duty texture, and deep, adequately spaced serrations on its slide. In addition to these features, I love the PDP for its user-oriented grip angle and undercut trigger angle that ensures a high grip, which is important because it reduces muzzle flips and felt recoil. Sig Sauer P320 Carry. Finally, we got the P320 Carry, and I think that this pistol is something you should really consider. What is so great about the P320 in general is that it's an entirely modular firearm. For the uninitiated, the P320 has a removable fire control unit, which you can place into different frames and calibers. You can actually tinker with the gun to match your liking or intended use. At the same time, it lets you configure its grip, which could benefit shooters with large hands. You can adjust its grip circumference and trigger reach until such time you can find what's comfortable for you. Similar to other handguns here, the P320 Carry has an undercut trigger guard and a high beaver tail as well. Again, this setup keeps your hands high on the gun, so once you shoot, you can control its recoil a lot better. This one isn't also prone to slide bites, so that's a huge plus. In terms of its size, I don't see any issues with how you can conceal the P320 Carry. It's 7.2 inches long, 5.5 inches tall, and 1.4 inches wide. It has the ideal chunk for large-handed operators, but it's never too big for discreet carry. With its full-size grip, the P320 confidently holds 17 rounds of 9mm on its flush-fit mag. For comparison, the P320 Carry and Glock 19 are identical in size, more or less. But the Glock 19 is 2 rounds more than the P320 Carry. So when it comes to stopping power, the P320 Carry is ahead of the Glock 19. Overall, I find nothing too grand about the P320 Carry except its versatility. It caters to different preferences and shooting styles, and that alone proves that it's a firearm worth carrying around. I have this pistol so I can personally vouch for its accuracy, reliability, and overall shooting comfort. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.